Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. Hi, everybody. I just popped in out of nowhere. Don't worry about it. Hi, everyone. Hi. How y'all doing? Y'all doing okay? Hi. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, yo. Hi. Hey, everyone. Hi. Hi. Beach day. Indeed, it is indeed beach day. It's always beach day. We're gonna have beach day for like the next month and a half. My goodness. Hi. Hi. It's hot out today. The son went for a splash. Went to the splash pad. Nice. Awesome. Doing good in shoe stories. Nice. Wonderful. 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 We love inspirational here. We love inspiration here. How y'all doing? My goodness. Hi. Hi. How y'all doing, sweeties? Hey, also, as someone on Twitch and someone on YouTube, I don't care who, do me a favor. Write exclamation mark HOTS for me. I want to see if it works. I'm trying a new thing, and instead of me doing a tech run, I just want to genuinely see if it works out. Okay, so on Twitch it works. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, waiting for the YouTube one. Does it not work on the YouTube? Okay. Oh, wait, maybe? Maybe, it might work on the YouTubes. I think it works on the YouTube. I'm just making sure things happen. Because I know it showed up on... Huh, okay. Interesting. Did it... Katie, can you check if it showed up in the YouTube chat, please? Well, also, yeah, because I'm making sure that things are working properly, and things are like a little slow on my end. It did not work. Okay, it did not show up. Fuck me silly. Great. Okay, great. Okay. So I will see how to fix that later, because, again, I'm trying to find ways so that way all of you can essentially use, like, channel points or something of that nature down the line. Because in order for me to be able to balance out, in order for me to balance things out, it needs to be able to work on both sides. I can't favor one side or the other. That's just not fair. So I'm trying to find ways to find bots. Is that why you got Biddy Redeems? No, that's a Twitch-wide thing. I literally cannot hide those. But that's why I'm trying to find ways so that way Twitch and YouTube, both in tandem, are able to access the triggers, access the commands, all of that stuff, make sure that everything works in that regard. Because if I can't do it on one side, I'm not doing it on the other. So there's a way you can turn the redeems off for the bits redeems. I don't know if I'm trying to find it, but I'll deal with it later. But my goal right now is to see if the triggers and for my commands work on both sides, but apparently they don't, because you should be able to access my HOTS one, and it's not landing. I don't understand why. Is it... What is happening? What is going on that's not working out? I shouldn't be using this time for, like, you know, not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be doing game dev work. But I'm genuinely concerned. I'm like, come on, why aren't you working? Home of the Strange. Could be. To play. New platforms, test command. Okay, there's one. I see Twitch, but it's not working on YouTube. Okay. That means something's going on YouTube side. So I will figure that out when I can. So yeah, any sort of redeems on all that stuff. I don't think anyone's gonna mind if you keep showing off your cute fit and do some maintenance. I appreciate that, but I do have responsibilities. My responsibility today is game dev. I cannot be delaying it multiple times. So I will figure this out another time. Hell, maybe tomorrow before we do Paper Mario, perhaps. But I think for now I'll just hold on for a bit. If anything, because I don't like the fact that it's just not letting me run things. So what I'll do is I'll actually go ahead and pull up Stream Elements again. So we'll get there eventually, because I want things to be fair. I don't want YouTube crowd to be neglected just because Twitch crowd can do a bunch of things. It's like, that's not fair when some people just don't want to go on Twitch, and that's completely valid. So when someone says, can we keep it as one person Twitch chat, I'm looking at you. Technically it's part of the game, but extremely fair. That is an extremely fair point. But let me see if I can... Okay, so the YouTube bot should work now on YouTube bot, so HOTS should work on that side. I've turned off Mix It Up. I deeply appreciate y'all's patience in the matter. Oh, unmute. Okay, there we go. Let's see. World of Good 2 to come out. Odd question, but would you be comfortable in fanfiction being written about you? Storytelling and Michaela in the world of fan. I absolutely, yes, I approve. 100%. I absolutely approve. Please, please, please let your inspiration fly. Me, I know I'm comfortable enough to be like, Michaela, the creator, is 100% within her own world. She is part of the reality. She is part of a realm you all cannot touch. And so, she is happy with her husband. She is happy with her 2 kittens. She is happy living in the world where taxes will rule over her life. But in terms of me, the storyteller here in the world of fiction, please, please, please let your inspiration run wild. I don't care what you throw me in. I don't care if you ship me with other people, as long as they have permission. As long as you have other permission to ship them. As long as it's not like, oh, my favorite VTuber X, Y, and Z, I want to ship them with a storyteller and I'm not going to ask questions. Like, no, please ask questions. Please ask for permission before you go shipping random people. But just know, as me, as a VTuber slash storyteller, fictional character, 100% is on board with whatever your imaginations run wild with. I am okay. I am fictional. I can handle it. That said, remember my line is with me and not Michaela. Do not put Michaela in this situation. Michaela is a real person. Can you ship Mickey and right? Yes, 100%. They actually approve of that ship. Very much so, please. But me, the storyteller, like, if you literally want to pull, like, storyteller and Scylla, 100%, because I know Scylla's my wifey. Anyone that I've worked with, like Cottontail, Roy, all of them, 100% I'm on board, as long as they are on board. So don't just ship us randomly. Be responsible with your ships. But yeah. Can you give me a con? I can't give you a hug without asking first. Please ask me first. I do give hugs, but you must ask, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. But let's see. Michaela, false god confirmed. Lamau. Oh my goodness. Can you tavern talk? I know about tavern talk. There's no need to sell it to me. Let's see. Thank you. If you excuse me to open the world, absolutely. Please have fun. Please let your inspiration run wild. You would ask me. Then Katie, for you, all you have to do is say please, and I say yes. But yeah. So, woo, that's a fun introduction. But hi everyone, how are you all doing? Are you all doing okay? You all doing great this wonderful Monday night? My goodness. I missed you all. I'm happy to be back, and now that my model is working, and now that my connection with Storyteller is working, now we can get back to the work that we have to do. You know, the eye's out, guys. The eye is out. We are ready to work, and we're ready to go. So today, what's going to happen is we're essentially going to be working on the writing, some of the writing portion of this game. If you don't know what this game is, again, ! Home on the Strange. The bots should be working now on both ends, Twitch and YouTube. But essentially, we're making a video game. And it's going to be a slow ride, and it's going to be a work in progress, and I'm publicizing literally every part of it. So that way you all know where we are progressing, how far it has progressed, what we need to do, what we might not want to do, etc., and every single pitfall in between. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to show you guys my writing process. If you were not with me long enough to understand how my writing process works, Essentially, you're going to learn very quickly that I write with voice actors in mind. And I write, in terms of, like, hiring eventually on voice actors in mind. So there's going to be a lot of, like, oh, there's a lot of tildes, there's a lot of spacing issues. But I write with the expectation that someone is going to read this out loud in either a dialogue box or in the recording booth. So yeah, if you were not here during my 48-hour streams, which I made The Devil's Gospel or the Braggers Club, things like that, there you go. That's essentially where we're going with this. But if you haven't seen my work, now you'll get to see my behind-the-scenes process, and people can yell at me as much as they want how to write scripts. This is how I write scripts. And so this is just what's easier for me. If you wish to find your own method, please remember that you are your own person, and what works for you absolutely should work for you, and you should flaunt it and work with it. All right. So let's get things started, shall we? Let's go ahead and put my drink away. There's no need for me to be drinking on the job. But let's go ahead and get to work, shall we? All right, pulling this up. There we go. Yeah, no, where to begin? Because of course we're gonna start right at the beginning of the game. We're gonna start up as if the player press start, new game, and all that stuff. We're gonna start there. Oh, this music doesn't necessarily help, does it? It doesn't necessarily have that vibe for it. I usually try and pull music with a vibe. Well, we could do this. We could do this. There's no music though? Oh, right. It's very slow. It's very small. I try to keep it very low. But yeah, that's very, very low. Very, very low music. Press any key to start. Where's the any key? Where's the any key? So this is going to be the intro. Essentially when the player presses start. I kind of write out kind of essentially what my brain kind of fantasizes, and then also write in the detail of like what the player would read, etc. So, and the way that I have this work, for example, if I have like Sam in here, then it'd be like blah blah blah, and then of course like if there's James, here's a meh meh meh. That way, eventually down the line, the actors can literally just press Control F, find their lines, and be able to, so let's see, for example, James, then they'll be able to highlight and see where their lines are. That's essentially how I'm able to write my scripts. So that way it's just easier for my actors or even players to understand the context of what's going on, etc., etc. But that's just writing for visual novels. Again, this is a video game, so it's a tiny bit different. Less dialogue, more action, but writing is still important in this stage. Because we are doing a narrative, not necessarily an action-packed only game. But hi, sweetheart. How you doing? How are you doing? We're getting into writing here, so we're starting with our intro. If I could write intro correctly, introduction, 100%. No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do establish kind of like the screens. That's kind of like the shot that I want. So eventually, I want to be able to write. Let's see. First CG that comes up slow. Fade in of how do we want to do this? Because I have a format, like I have an intro in mind of a sketched family, mom, dad, 5 children. There we go. Mom, dad, 5 children. There we go. And you're getting a little bit of typing ASMR. Writing. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna settle with that intro right there first. So of course we're gonna have our narrator. And we're imagining a dialogue box most likely to be a good wide probably 16 by 3. Like not like probably like a 12 by 3 in terms of proportion. Woke up in the middle of the night, can't fall back to sleep. I'm sorry. Try to get as much rest as you can. You deserve it. You worked so hard on those exams. Well done. Try and get as much rest as you can. If typing ASMR and writing helps, absolutely. So let's see. How do we want to start this? I'm thinking very much similar to, like, we're thinking the beginnings of a potential epic adventure, explaining the side of the villain. Okay. So I do have the intro kind of written in, like, chicken scratch on my main doc, so I can start with there. Dipping your toes into 14. Yeah, the your team on summer break the August 26th. Yeah, come to 14. Let's go. So let's go ahead and once upon a time there was a bitch that ate. I love it. Once upon a time there was a bitch that ate. Love it. Love that intro. Let's see. The weave. We're gonna talk about the weave. It's full of mystery. It is the thread of life, holding each person in its... holding each person in its string, in its tapestry, to paint the picture of existence. Of existence? Yep. Existence. There we go. We just went back on to drop a bombshell that you're dead, right? One day, someone attempted to snatch the weave. Oh my god, that's terrible. Let's see. She came to serve. The weave is full of mystery. It is the thread of life, holding each person in its tapestry to paint the picture of existence. Without it, none would live. No one would breathe the air. None would... No. Without it... What program do you use? I use Word. I use Word doc. So, the autofill and tab are very fancy. I don't like it, but I'm too lazy to turn it off. So I'm just like, Let's see. Without it, none would appreciate... No. None would see... No, none would exist... No. None would live to see the morning sun crest over the horizon. Every morning. Every day. It is forever. And it can never be denied. There you go. It is a bitch! Exactly, it is a bitch! Let's see here. None would walk the mortal plane? Maybe. Never be denied. So when one loves the weave... So when one loves the weave, it is... God damn it. God damn it, it's tough. It should be considered natural. After all, when one loves the weave, it should be considered natural. After all, no. Why would anyone curse its existence? No, why would anyone besmirch? Would anyone dare to claim otherwise? That it is undeserving of respect. when it is the pinnacle of life. The thing mortals forget is that with life comes intelligence, it comes free will. And with free will comes misguided attempts at control. When's the next 24-hour stream for dev work? Done it before to smaller games, to be fair. I would like to down the line, maybe a subathon or a donathon, where we just straight up just work constantly on the game. Let's see. Mortals seeking power and will always rise and try to change the world through any way, through any means possible. The weave cannot fight back, for it simply exists. So trying to like establish that the weave is the constant, and yet with mortal minds comes the ideas of separation, comes the ideas of religion, comes the ideas of all this stuff. Hello. Hey, William. So what? Nope, nope. It simply exists. No, let's see. Some do it with power, or some do it with strength. Others with knowledge. You know what would be fun? What would be fun, Demon? What would be fun? Despite the truth of it all, minds will eagerly accept the easiest answer. To play games together? Absolutely, Demon, 100%! For their lives. Even when it goes against nature itself. The questions in their lives. Let's see. The weave is full of mystery. It is the thread of life, holding each person in its tapestry to paint a picture of existence. Without it, none would live to see the morning sun crest over the horizon every day. It is forever, and it can never be denied. So when one loves the weave, it should be considered natural. Why would anyone dare to claim that it is undeserving of respect when it is the pinnacle of life? The things mortals forget is that with the life, the thing mortals forget is that with life comes free will, and with free will comes misguided attempts at control. Mortals seeking power will always rise and try to change the world through any means possible. Some do it with strength, others with knowledge. Despite the truth of it all, minds will eagerly accept the easiest answer to the questions in their lives. Maybe? I take a million showers. It's all good. It's all good. We literally just started like 25 minutes ago. So yeah. Even when it goes against nature itself. Blessings of light become beacons, hope, and reason. And then actually we're going to change this CG to slow fade in of the symbol of the week, which I will design eventually down the line. Blessings of light become beacons of hope and reason. Those who speak against it they threaten the ideals of goodness and hope, and goodness and purity. After all, if light is the answer, if light is a blessing, then only those undeserving of it would see it as abomination. Well, if light is a gift. There we go. That works. For some reason, I might have like Spider-Vic vibe. Spider-Vic? I don't know what that is. Blessings of light become beacons of hope and reason. Those who speak against it threaten the ideals of goodness and purity. After all, if light is a gift, then only those undeserving of it would see it as an abomination. Spiderwick? I don't know what that is. Remind me. Spiderwick, like the books. I actually don't know that series. I'm gonna have to look it in. I'm gonna have to look at it. Truth. None. Like, very few would willingly fight back. This... Oh, the Spiderwick Chronicles! I brain my on that one. Sorry, my mind is on this. My mind's on this, so I don't remember jack. Let's see. I mean, that could work. Thus, while the weave is the most natural of orders. The most natural of powers. The holy order reigns over... What did I call this place? My lore document is like, what did I call this fucking place? I gave this place a goddamn name. What is this place called? I gave this place a name. What is it? Oh my god. I gave this place a goddamn name. I gave this place a name. Oh my god. What is it? What did I give this name? What did I call this place? Oh my god. This land is your land. This man is my land. What did I call this piece of land? Elamaze. There we go. Elamaze. There it is. Land of Elamaze. With messages of goodness, of light within goodness. Lamau land! Let's see. Thus, while the weave is the most natural of powers, the Holy Order reigns over the land of Elamaze with messages of light within goodness. Let's see. If it starts out on a keyboard, like some gaming hands, I would love that eventually down the line. It's just gonna take a little bit of effort. Let's see. Range of the land of Elamaze with messages of light with goodness. Obey the holy word, and one would be blessed with the greatest of miracles. In their lives. I make this pageless, but it's fine. I would love if I could make this like pageless. Is there a way to make the pageless? That'd be great. Paper. I just want this to be pageless. That's all I want. Layout. Continuous. Yeah, damn it. Alright. I'll figure it out later. If I can spell it correctly. Obey the holy word and want them to be blessed with the greatest of miracles in their lives. I don't know how to make pages and I just don't have the time. You, however, knew the truth and allowed it to envelop your very being. As a young child, became your truth. As a young child, the weave became your obsession, and not even your devout siblings could guidebook reveal monsters hidden in plain sight with a monocle how to fight them. Nice! As a young child, the weave became your obsession, and not even your devout siblings could drag you back into light. Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. What the fuck, Brian? Let's see. Should be in layout or in view tab? Layout. I don't want to spend too much time looking for this. Oh, that just fucked things up. Ah! No! Oh, that just really fucked things up. God damn it. Ah! Damn it! Okay. Oh god, that really messed things up. God damn it! Son of a bitch. Fuck! Fuck! Hold on. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Go back! Go back! I'm trying to go back! Go back! It's fine. Fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. Can you just undo that? It's fine. I'll make it work. Oh my god. Okay. Then how far? Okay, this is how far it can go. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. This is what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening. Move down. This is what's happening. We're adjusting this. We're gonna adjust. Then move balls up. And then I could use this. It's fine. I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. Making this work. Don't mind. It's fine. This is fine. There you go. It's fine. This is fine. This is okay. We are okay. Okay. Then, let's see. Zoom. Let's go. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, that works. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that. That sounds good. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're fine. We're okay. There we go. All right. We're staying here. I just say to see you. Shut up, Brian. All right. So, well, then I could also do. I'm sorry. I keep adjusting, but I'm like, I just want to make this work. I just want to make this work. I promise. I just want to make this work. I want to make this good. So we can all see. There we go. Oh, my damn ass hair does get in the way as well. There we go. The mechanics of life. Lamau! Alright. Good. Okay. We're good! We're staying! We're staying! We're staying! No more adjusting! Okay. Cool. We're staying. Ha! Okay, here we go. Okay. Back to focus. While the weave is the most natural of powers, the holy order reigns over the land of Elmaze, with messages of light within goodness. Obey the holy word, and one would be blessed with the greatest of miracles in their lives. Go back. Stay! Stay! You, however, knew the truth, and allowed it to envelop your very being. As a young child, the weave became your obsession, and not even your devout siblings could drag you back into the light. Something kept you tethered. No. That's already being redundant. Their abuse. Their verbal torments bounced off of your eardrum. Like, their verbal torments bounce off your eardrums. Their physical attacks. Any tips for starter VAs? Well, might as well take a small little break while I'm trying to get back into my train of thought. I always recommend iwannabea.voiceactor.com. Literally, if you want to look up iwannabea.voiceactor.com. It is made by D. Bradley Baker. It's a great resource for anyone who's in VA, whether you are a new person or a professional. But I'm also, I might as well announce this now. On the 27th, I will be hosting a lecture, essentially, on acting. Because a lot of starter VAs don't necessarily realize that acting is actually part of the VA job. So a lot of people tend to walk in assuming that they know how to read a script, when having heard thousands of auditions and thousands of people, can literally look at them and just go, no. No, you don't know how to read. So, what bot do you use? I'm trying to do Mix It Up. Mix It Up should be able to access YouTube and Twitch, but right now it's Stream Elements right now. But eventually I want to transfer to Mix It Up again, just so I can have automatic Twitch stuff, and then eventually automatic YouTube stuff. What's the stream on Thursday for? This coming Thursday is an LGBTQ plus collab, with Tyga, from Invicta, and a bunch of other fantastic guests. We're going to be talking about our LGBTQ plus experiences. Me as a hypersexual and demisexual, definitely have a lot to say. But next Thursday, will be a voice acting lecture. And that's where I'm going to teach actors how to act. Because it's one thing to read a script. It's one thing to say words. It's another thing to make me believe you. It's another thing to actually get cast and make a director believe you. Let alone an audience of people. There's a reason why, if anything else, I could happily say that every product that I've created has top fucking tier voice acting. I do this on purpose. I do this I turned off Mix It Up, Katie, so I'm gonna deal with that later. But don't worry about it. How to help your voice get past the points where a certain register hurts it? No, I'm not here to teach about technique. I'm here to teach about acting. Because acting seems to be a lot of downfalls for a lot of new actors. And I'm like, nope, okay, it's time for me to teach you how to be better than 90% of your competitors. So yeah, that's Thursday, but again, back to this. We just started. We're already getting on tangents. My goodness. Oh, also, I just realized. What the hell? So, I can... There we go. That works. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a little more space. That's why that didn't work. Yeah, no. That's why I did that. No. But yeah. I am known as had fake it to make it. Thursday, guys. Next Thursday. For now, game dev. I gotta do work. Let's see. The robot torments bounced off your eardrums. Their physical attacks barely phased your spirit. You knew that the Holy Order could not be the truest form of appreciation to the truest praise of life. I gotta cook. But I'm also getting hungry. Fuck. All right. Darling, when you... Oh, wait, you're doing a thing. Never mind. Okay. You knew that the Holy Order could not be the truest praise of life. So you endured every punishment your siblings inflicted upon you. Your only supporters were your parents, who tried their best to limit the abuses you suffered. They themselves were powerless against the piousness? No. Words. Fuck, what's the word called? Well, there's a word for it. Obsession, like obsessed cultist. Zealousness, thank you. Your siblings. Rebels against the zealous actions of your siblings. siblings, their own children. They were humble farmers. Parents were humble farmers, not warriors of light. Not bastions of light. So what could one do but leave for safety and knowledge? While your parents tried to help your growth, you knew you were stifled in a house bathed in ridiculous light. Maybe? You can't get your own kids to stop fighting over the government? Yes. What could one do but leave for safety and knowledge, while your parents tried to help your growth in their own limited ways? You knew you were stifled in a house bathed in ridiculous light. It was your house no longer. It could be your home no longer. There we go. You ventured off. Determined to find the answers riddled in your head. Why was the weave so powerless against light? Why did it allow... Why did it allow the Holy Order to reign supreme over it? If life was painted on the weave's tapestry, why would no one give it proper praise? There we go. There were many nights. So the Holy Order can control the weave, basically? No. It is essentially Christianity versus paganism. I'm a little on the nose, but it's Christianity versus paganism. Paganism is the belief of life and nature. Christianity is the belief that a deity holds all control over weave and nature. So, Holy Order is a very different beast. There are many nights where your stomach... Where you... There are many nights where you slept starving, unable to feed yourself. Without money or support. You could not ask for a helping hand. For everyone around you praised the light and wished it upon you. Instead, simply reaching out. There are many nights where you slept starving, unable to feed yourself without money or support. You could not ask for a helping hand, for everyone around you praised the light and wished it upon you instead of simply reaching back down to you themselves. The more you struggled, the more hatred buried itself in your mind against the light. If it was so powerful, why could it not feed the hungry or heal the sick? It was a useless guide through a darkness more natural. No one could truly wash away. Christmas used to be fun. Now we're dragged to a smelly old castle. Some guys yells about eating meat in March. Lamau. Oh my god. Reminds me of a joke I was saying the best way to piss off a Catholic is to refer to them as diet pagans. There are many nights where you slept starving, unable to feed yourself without money or support. You could not ask for a helping hand, for everyone around you praised the light and wished out upon you instead of simply reaching back down to you themselves. The more you struggled, the more hatred buried itself in your mind against the light. If it was so powerful, why could it not feed the hungry or heal the sick? It was a useless guide through a darkness no one could truly wash away. This music is too fucking happy. This music is too fucking happy. I need it to not be happy. I don't want happy. There we go. Like, fuck that happiness. Alright, there we go. Michaela, hi. Hi. Let's see. There's a useless guide through darkness no one can truly wash away. Only the weave mattered. It was the true essence of life. The only the weave mattered. It was the true essence of life. Every soul was bound by thread, not by the goodness in their hearts or what they pretended to be goodness. You're know yourself through pain to learn more. Let's see. Starving, you fed from scraps. Persistent. You stole tomes and books that tried to hide away the truth. You fed your obsession. You deepened your knowledge with every word on the page, on those pages. You could not learn more from simply reading. Written word. Up until just be reading. You had to hold this power in your hands. The sins you've committed were many in the race to finally embrace the power of the weave. You knew in your heart of hearts. You knew you knew deep within your heart that you sacrifice everything in order to make the world of LMAs see the truth. The light hid away from them. That's a lot of fucking narration. That's a lot of words! That's a lot of nuts! Let me go ahead and actually, while I'm back here. Then this would be a new CG. This would be slow fade in of family portrait. Mom, dad, 5 children. So, slow fade in of one child, one young adult, one child leaving the farmhouse. CG stand for not computer generated, but CG. Computer graphic. There we go. Computer graphic. Is this in RenPy? No. This is in Word doc. Then this would be a new CG. This would be of fade in of child in street starving. Thank you. Oh my god, it smells so good. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Fork or spoon? Fork, spoon? My husband got me food. He knew I was hungry. He got me food. Let's see. Then this would be a new one. So this would be of child reading books obsessively. Thank you so much. Oh, I got food. Use a sport quality food. Lamau. Yeah, CG means computer graphics. I always just go CG, and I never really thought of like the whole fucking phrase. Let's see. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Give me a hot second, guys. I'm gonna stuff some food in my mouth because I'm not kidding when I say I'm starving. Oh my god. Oh god, this smells so good. Oh my god. Yum. It's adobo. Oh, chicken adobo. My god. Alright. Woo! Woo! Does the game feature your Jobo Cat? No. Alright. I'll be slowly eating through that over time. But we're gonna continue. You knew deep within your heart you had to sacrifice everything in order to make the world of LMA see the truth, the light hid away from them. Brian Chat says thank you. Let's see. Now we gotta get to the point where you trade your soul first for the ability to learn. With the scraps You ate. You had eaten. Were rotten. And the nights you spent in the streets. Cold. Adrenaline's not working either? Oh, okay. Let's not fuck with the commands too much. I do not have time to sit here and fix the technical shit. If they don't work, they don't work. I will take a day to fix technical shit. But yeah. Alright. The scraps you had eaten were rotten, and the nights you spent in the streets were cold. You missed your model reveal? Yeah, I revealed it like a long while ago. Let's see. Your mortal body could not endure the agony of living without proper survival. It's all good. You're okay. No worries. No worries. Your mortal body could not endure the agony of living without proper nourishment and warmth. Death would take you while you so close to grasping threads. I'm gonna go, do you truly wish to surrender here? A peculiar voice muffled in your dying ears was your last chance to finish what you had started. A figure cloaked and mysterious stood over your dying body, your withering body. And gave you a final choice. And gave you an ultimate choice. Will you surrender your soul to me? In exchange. It is no, it's an ends game. Lamau. I mean, I've done that before. I've done that before, Heart Sisters. More time. Choice? No, ends game. Yes, continues it. Oh, God damn it. Good. With the last of your strength, you reached up and took the figure's pen as it a scroll presented to you, and you signed your soul. This would be a name entry. Yeah, this would be a name entry. So basically you sign your name away. And this is where, like, players will finally get to, like, they don't have to be like, Lich! Like, nope, that's your name. As the ink dried, your body filled with vigor beyond your understanding. By some form of magic, you became full of life. Your muscles flexed. Muscled? Flex. Your heart beat harder than it ever had before. Life. Let's see. Do-do-do-do. We make our name anything in the name entry, Jeffrey. Well, yeah, that's the key. Because here's the funny thing. A lot of gamers are like, I'm gonna make my name Cock, and I'm gonna make my name Big Fat Cock, or Huge Ass, or something like that. Yeah, that'll really fuck up the devs. It's like, no, we live for that shit. We live to see you play as Huge Ass. We live to see you play as Erek Shun. We live for it. Please do it. It's funny. It's funny as fuck. So don't think you're getting one up on any devs when you do like funny names like that. We live for it. We want you to do it. All right. Let's see. Above all, though, a song. Danced in your ears. Jeffrey McPicklepants. Exactly, Jeffrey McPicklepants. Then there's South Park that calls you douchebag right from the start. Exactly. Normally I have a canon name. What are we naming this character? This character's a they, them, fantasy style. Is food good? Yep. We're gonna learn more about this mysterious creature we still showed you? Oh, you'll see. Aspen is a good name. For right now, let's go Aspen. If we change it, we change it, but for right now, Aspen's a really good one. Let's see. As the ink dried, your body filled with vigor beyond your understanding. By some form of magic, you became full of life. Your muscles flexed and your heart beat harder than it ever had before. Above all, though, a song danced in your ears. The Weave. sang to you. And you knew, and with your new chance, the figure became your master. They spoke of spells and rituals that you could master, to slowly learn and perfect. There you go. The figure became your master. They spoke of spells and rituals that you would slowly learn and perfect. They had home, which kept you safe, and food to push you forward. By some blessing, you were given the perfect given a second life. Will there be art to go along with the dialogue? Yes. That's down the line. So imagine if you would, like, Undertale's opening, where it's like, it's very monochrome Sepia-esque, where you see kind of like a bunch of symbolic backgrounds of, like, either like the world, the weave, the family, you dying, the figure standing over you, like things like are very more like narratively symbolic and vague as shit, without being like an official CG or shit. Let's see. Soon enough. To summon the dead. With the weave's blessing. Threads that were cut short. Allowed to serve you in new purpose. Will there be dialogue, voice acting for the things or narrators? Yes, there will be a narrator. There will be a narrator. Don't know who yet, but there will be one. Ami, hello, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the world of fiction. We are making a game, and we're writing the intro. Hello, welcome to the world of fiction. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. As we're cut short, we're allowed to serve you a new purpose. Your every action. If you want the narrative, it would be Brian. With the command. Oh, with command. Oh, with command. over the darkness and a hold of life itself. You slowly began to march past the archways of your master's home. How's your health from last week? Better. It's better. I'm still having coughing fits, but at least it's not like I'm not dying. That's the one thing. I'm not dying. And I'm done with my food. Alright. So they began to march past the archways of your master's home. Hmm. Your undead followers claimed small homes, hamlets, that were once foolishly dependent on the Holy Order. Your master approved and supported your every step. Little by little, light would fade to your darkness. And those who stood in your way either cowered in fear or died by your hand. With each life you took or subdued, your power grew. It was not enough. More had to be done. More lives had to be given back to the weave. You knew the balance of life and death required the tapestry be painted with both blood and surrender. The Holy Order kept that balance from being scaled. Kept the scale unbalanced for too long. Ambition. Your ambition. I keep saying obsession. Fueled your every move. Had one singular goal: to wipe out the Holy Order and all of the light it brought to the world. It was no blessing. It was blinding the masses to be obedient to forces, the weave. So obediently mindless. There you go. You knew your only weakness. You knew you had one weakness. Your mortality. The fight. Your fight against the Holy Order. Ooh, hello. That's a cute emote. Hold on, wait. Straight up. Cute emote? Where? I want to see the cute emote. Oh, that's a cute emote. I love that. Love that. Alright. Moving on. No one can stand against the undead. They already tried once. They already died once! However, you knew you had one weakness, your mortality. Your fight against the Holy Order would last for a long... What the hell? Hold up. Shh. Shh. Quiet. God loves the quiet children. God loves the quiet children. It's funny, I'm writing in this position, and yet people seems to know, like, guys, I'm also a Christian. So writing this is kind of like, hee 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 hee. Say, shh, 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 shh. God loves the quiet children. Oh, that's such a cute emote too! What the fuck? Those are cute emotes! Shit! Adorable! Love it. Moving on. Chat froze? Oh, of course it froze. It'll be up in a moment. Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. I was in the mood! I was in the roll! I was on a roll! Hold on. I'm gonna fix that. Ba-doo. There we go. Just give it a minute. Give it a moment. Alright. Lavara, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. However, you knew you had one weakness, your mortality. Your fight against the Holy Order would last for a long time, and your body could only do so much. It was weak, feeble, and a hindrance. Hindrance to your march forward. But your soul was not your own anymore. It belonged to your master. You seek your soul back. Foolish whelp. You cannot turn back time and reclaim what you have surrendered. You could not ascend to your rightful place as the Weave's champion if your soul was not your own. It could not remain in the hands of your savior. It had to return in some shape, fashion, form. In some way, you begged, pleaded. But we met with a laugh. A laugh that reminded you of the tortures you endured in the place you once called home. A laugh that echoed in your ears as strangers passed you by and only prayed for you. As it withered. A laugh cut short your own knife. There we go. That works. That works. You could not ascend to your rightful place as the Weave's champion if your soul was not yours. It could not remain in the hands of your savior. It had to return to you in some way. You begged, pleaded. You were met with a laugh. A laugh that reminded you of the tortures you endured in the place you once called home. A laugh that echoed in your ears as strangers passed you by and only prayed for your health as it withered away. A laugh cut short by your own knife. Your savior laid deep within their chest, fell, and surrendered to the Weave in kind. Despite their eyes painted with agony. Despite their eyes, despite the agony in their eyes, their lips formed a smile, as if they knew what needed to happen. They knew. So you took hold of their gift, of their They knew, so you took hold of their final gift to you. And ascended. With a loving song in your heart, you fully submitted yourself to the weave and all of its glory within your body. Your skin melted, for it was no longer required to hang from your spirit or from your soul. So your muscles atrophied, no longer needed to walk amongst the living. Yeah, I get really focused, guys. I'm so sorry. I am so deeply sorry. I'm so sorry. I just really like writing, guys. Finally. You had become one. It's ancient magic carved itself into your skeleton form. And became your contract of obedience. And leash to your obsession. You were neither living nor dead. You were neither living nor dead. Unable to join the tapestry. Until your job is fulfilled as a champion. That works. Let's see. You were a necromancer. A lich of the highest caliber. Master of dark magic. Follower. True power. There we go. We're not living or dead, so are we still alive? Maybe. A lich of the highest caliber, master of dark magic, and follower of true power. This blessing. True blessing. This blessing was one who did not squander. And very quickly, march became a charge across all of the LMAs. Your forces grew and burnt down every ounce of light it could grab. One by one, towns and cities fell to your might. Your might. Yeah, it fell to your might. Legion of undead. Oh my, when towns and cities fell to you and your legion of... You held little mercy, granting it to those who proved themselves devoted to the weave, as you were. Those who did not joined you regardless. In life. As another force of darkness to snuff out holy our army marched. Your darkness spread. And you ready to fight. Tooth and bone for the truth of life. Fight. You did. You did not stop. But neither did the Holy Order. Step for step, you were met with opposition. And soon enough, you were equally matched. We're so close. Adventurers seeking revenge or glory fought against you, dwindling, but the Holy Order could not. Despite your every action, the masses still called for the light. To push you back. Your influence weakened. Your reign began to shrivel. And you could do not. Also, if you're wondering what I'm looking over, I actually have like my note list right over here. So I'm trying to like base it off my notes, so. Watch as the holy began to wipe out your army one by one. Tear through bit by bit, as light did to every ounce of darkness. It cast itself upon. This could not be. Sacrificed everything. I'm gonna call you Lich instead. And this is where the funny comes in. Thank you, I deeply appreciate it. And this is where the funny comes in. I'm done. Tired. Daddy, hi! I wanna go. MC tells me to eat shit moment. Yeah, a little bit. This is a mood, for real. It's like, what? I'm done. I'm tired. I want to go home. What do you mean? This is where the Holy Order comes to smite me? Forget it. Gonna go home and take over my family's farm. No smiting is happening. Today, or any day for that matter. So your job is done. Take your paycheck and get out. Going to go home. Take your coin. Your well-earned coin. Here you go. These zombies skip the paychecks. Forget it. Like, absolute. There you go. Absolute. I'm going to go home and take over my family's farm. No smiting is happening today, or any day for that matter. So your job is done. Take your well-earned coin and get out. But how? It's not that hard for me to make body double. The Holy Order can mistake for me. in my place. What do you take me for? An amateur. They will cheer to celebrate my death. While I scuttle off to live the rest to exist my farm for the end of time. I keep saying necromancer, but I'm like, no, I wrote lich. So, enough dallying. I will not suffer this pathetic ending. Will not be made a fool. Leave. Fine. Now to return home. There we go. All right. I think that's pretty fucking good. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty fucking good. Alrighty. Whew. I was in the zone. Auto zone. Nibbles on script. Let's go from the beginning and make sure we got everything cleared. That's what I like to do. I like to make sure everything is clear. So, go ahead. Alright. I'll deal with CGs once we get there. The weave is full of mystery. It is the thread of life, holding each person in its tapestry to paint the picture of existence. Without it, none would live to see the morning sun crest over the horizon every day. It is forever, and it can never be denied. So when one loves the weave, it should be considered natural. Why would anyone dare to claim that it is undeserving of respect, when it is the pinnacle of life? The thing mortals forget is that with life comes free will, and with free will comes misguided attempts at control. Mortals seeking power will always rise and try to change the world through any means possible. Some do it with strength, others with knowledge. Despite the truth of it all, minds will eagerly accept the easiest answer to the questions in their lives. Answer is stupid, even when it goes against nature itself. Blessings of light become beacons of hope and reason. Those who speak against it threaten the ideals of goodness and purity. After all, if light is a gift, then only those undeserving of it would see it as an abomination. When it becomes accepted truth, very few would willingly fight back. Thus, while the weave is the most natural of powers, the Holy Order reigns over the land of Elmez with messages of light within goodness. Obey the holy word, and one would be blessed with the greatest of miracles in their lives. You, however, knew the truth and allowed it to envelop your very being. As a young child, the weave became your obsession, and not even your devout siblings could drag you back into the light. Their verbal torments bounced off of your eardrums. Their physical attacks barely phased your spirit. You knew that the Holy Order could not be the truest praise of life, so you endured every punishment your siblings inflicted upon you. Your only supporters were your parents, who tried their best to limit the abuses you have suffered. However, they themselves were powerless against the zealous actions of your siblings, their own children. Your parents were humble farmers, not bastions of light. Not bastions of protection. So what could one do but leave for safety and knowledge? While your parents tried to help your growth in their own limited ways, you knew you were stifled in a house bathed in ridiculous light. It could be your home no longer. You ventured off, determined to find the answers riddled in your head. Why was the weave so powerless against light? Why did it allow the Holy Order to reign supreme over it? If life was painted on the weave's tapestry, why would no one give it proper praise? There were many nights where you slept starving, unable to feed yourself without money or support. You could not ask for a helping hand, for everyone around you praised the light and wished it upon you, instead of simply reaching back down to you themselves. The more you struggled, the more hatred buried itself in your mind against the light. If it was so powerful, why could it not feed the hungry or heal the sick? It was a useless guide through darkness no one could truly wash away. Only the weave mattered. It was the true essence of life. Every soul was bound by thread, not by the goodness in their hearts or what they pretended to be goodness. Your obsession deepened. You dragged yourself through pain to learn more. Starving, you fed from scraps. Persistently, you stole tomes and books that tried to hide away the truth. You deepened your knowledge with every word on those pages until you could not learn more from simply reading. You had to hold this power in your hands. The sins you committed were many in the race to finally embrace the power of the weave. You knew deep within your heart that you had to sacrifice everything in order to make the world of Elmaze see the truth. The light hid away from them. But the scraps you had eaten were rotten, and the nights you spent in the streets were cold. Your mortal body could not endure the agony of living without proper nourishment and warmth. Death would take you while you were so close to grasping the threads. Do you truly wish to surrender? A peculiar voice, muffled in your dying ears, was your last chance to finish what you had started. A figure, cloaked and mysterious, stood over your withered body and gave you an ultimate choice. Will you surrender your soul to me in exchange for more time? Choice no means then the game ends. Yes means you continue it. Because why would anyone pick no? Well, I don't know. You're the players. You tell me. Good. With the last of your strength, you reached up and took the figure's pen as it approached you. A scroll was presented to you, and you signed your soul away. Aspen will be the common name. As the ink dried, your body filled with vigor beyond your understanding. By some form of magic, you became full of life. Your muscles flexed, and your heart beat harder than it ever had before. Above all, though, a song danced in your ears. The weave sang to you. With your new chance, the figure became your master. They spoke of spells and rituals that you would slowly learn and perfect. They had a home which kept you safe, and food to push you forward. By some blessing, you were given a second life. Soon enough, you became skilled enough to summon the dead with the weave's blessing. Threads that were cut short were allowed to serve you a new purpose. With this new blessing, your obsession dominated your every action. With command over the darkness and a hold of life itself, you slowly began to march past the archways of your master's home. Your undead followers claimed small homes, hamlets, and territories that were once foolishly dependent on the Holy Order. Your master approved and supported your every step. Little by little, light Little by little, light surrendered to your darkness, and those who stood in your way either cowered in fear or died by your hand. With each life you took or subdued, your power grew. It was not enough. More had to be done. More lives had to be given back to the weave. You knew the balance of life and death required the tapestry to be painted with both blood and surrender. The Holy Order kept the scale unbalanced for too long. Your ambition to wipe out light fueled your every move. You had one singular goal: to wipe out the Holy Order and all of the light it brought to the world. It was no blessing. It was blinding the masses to be obediently mindless with its goodly beacons. However, you knew you had one weakness: your mortality. Your fight against the Holy Order would last for a long time, and your body could only do so much. It was weak, feeble, and a hindrance to your march forward. But your soul was not your own. It belonged to your master.
You seek your soul back, foolish whelp. You cannot turn back time and reclaim what you have surrendered.
You could not ascend to your rightful place as the Weave's champion if your soul was not yours. It could not remain in the hands of your savior. It had to return to you in some way. You begged, pleaded. But were met with a laugh. Your cries were met with a laugh. A laugh that reminded you of the tortures you endured in the place you once called home. Another laugh. A laugh that echoed in your ears as strangers passed you by and only prayed for your health as it withered away. A laugh cut short by your own knife. Your savior, blade deep within their chest, fell and surrendered to the weave in kind. Despite the agony in their eyes, their lips formed a smile as if they knew what needed to happen. They knew. So you took hold of their final gift to you and ascended. With a loving song in your heart, you fully surrendered yourself to the weave and all of its glory within your body. Your skin melted because it was no longer required to hang on your soul. Your muscles atrophied, no longer needed to walk amongst the living. Finally, you had become one with the weave. Ancient magic carved itself into your skeleton form and became your contract of obedience and leash to your obsession. You were neither living nor dead, unable to join the tapestry until your job was fulfilled as a champion. You were a necromancer, a lich of the highest caliber, master of dark magic, and follower of true power. This blessing was one you did not squander, and very quickly, your march became a charge across all of Elmaze. Your forces grew and burnt down every ounce of light it could grab. One by one, towns and cities fell to you and your legion of undead. You've held little mercy, granting it to those who prove themselves devoted to the weave as you were. Those who do not surrendered those who did not surrender joined you regardless, as another beacon of darkness to snuff out the Holy Order's light. Your army marched, your darkness spread, and you were ready to fight tooth and bone for the truth of life. And fight you did. You did not stop. But neither did the Holy Order. Step for step, you were met with opposition, and soon enough, you were equally matched. You were so close. Adventurers seeking revenge or glory fought against you, dwindling what the Holy Order could not. Despite your every move, the masses still called for the light and used its rays to push you back. Your influence weakened. Your reign began to shrivel. And you could do naught but watch as the Holy Order began to tear through your territory bit by bit. As light did to every ounce of darkness it cast itself upon. This could not be it. You sacrificed everything. You worked so hard to bring it down. You... Forget it. What? I'm done. I'm tired. I want to go home. What do you mean? This is where the Holy Order comes to smite me? Absolutely not. I'm going to go home and take over my family's farm. No smiting is happening today, or any day for that matter. So, your job is done. Take your well-earned coin and get out. but how? It's not that hard for me to make a body double the Holy Order could smite in my place. What do you take me for? An amateur? No. They will cheer and celebrate my death while I scuttle off to exist on my farm for till the end of time. So, enough dallying. I will not suffer this pathetic ending. I will not be made a fool by the light. So, leave. Finally. All right. Now, to return home. And that's the intro of the game. What do you guys think? Thank you so much. Very fun. Love, love, love it. Yay! Good! Have this big old, like, dramatic fantasy, high essence. That's the intro? This is the intro. This is after you press play. This is what's going to come up after you press play. Oh, did not mean to do that. Save? 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 There you go. Like, save? 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 We love a good comedy twist. Yes! Back to nibbling the script. Nibble, nibble. I heard it sound like to the end, but I still like it. Oh no, this is the intro. Because remember, this game is meant to be a casual farming tower defense game. So essentially this is the very beginning where it kind of establishes who you are and why you are a skeleton lich in a farm making your zombies like farm for you and all that stuff. So yeah, there we go. So is the narrator no longer in the game? They may appear at the end. Maybe. Because remember, we talked about the end of what it would potentially be. So, they might appear at the end. Who knows? Love the switch from dramatic to, I want to go home. Skelelich. Thank you so much, Liz. We deeply appreciate it. But yeah, so I think that's a pretty solid script for now. Eventually down the line, I do have to write the intro of like entering the farm, and basically the player will take control. They'll enter the farm. They get to go explore like the whole like rottenness of the fields before they head to the house where they see their parents dead. So how many villain pro tags have I written now? Villain pro tags? Technically 2. Yeah, technically 2. This would be my second one. First one wasn't that great. It was a Braggers Club. So, is this my game? Yes. Exclamation mark HOTS for information. I'd read a book or comic that shows Lich's life before the game in more detail. The bits you laid out already is super interesting. Yay! I'm glad. I'm so glad. I don't give two craps what you say. I'm going home. Fuck your big fantasy ending. I'm going home. And that's literally the start. You say it's hot to go. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, stop. All right. Pretty good for now. I think that's pretty good for now. What do you guys think? Is that good for now? Oh my god, it's a 9. Lamau. Are we going at it for like 2 hours? Holy shit. Holy shit. That's just the intro script. What the fuck? This is just the intro script. Liz, I don't work for Yandere Simulator anymore. I haven't worked for Yandere Sim since October. I'm not ever going to make Yandere rap battles ever again. So, will there be a scene where we find dead parents be gory? Aside from fantasy, will there be gore in the game? I don't know. I mean, they've been rotting for a while, so they're pretty much skeletal at this point by the time you reach them. So, it's not like necessarily like, yeah. So, but yeah. Yeah, they'll probably just be like cobwebbed and skeleton and dusty. And dusty. Sleepy time? Obviously, you can recognize them because you've mastered the weave. Yeah, you recognize your parents. You recognize them as your parents. I mean, you do go to your farm, so. I can't wait for this game. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm ready to open the Patreon yet, because I do have a Patreon page. I don't feel comfortable and ready to open it up again just yet. Because the Patreon is essentially going to be what funds the assets for this game. But I don't feel like I have enough to justify opening a Patreon just yet. But eventually I do want to get into the programming of it for, like, getting the dialogue ready, trying to learn how to make the character walk, how to make the farming work, etc., etc. And I don't want to be like, hey guys, spend your money on me while I work on this game once a week. It's like, no, I'm not gonna be like that. Though, I will say there is a company that I'm working with, who they're kind of like, we're interested in looking at it and maybe potentially helping you make it. But my brain is just kind of like, let me learn it. I love the team to bits and I love the company to bits. Just I'm like, just let me learn it first and let me see if I can try it myself. Because if I can make this myself, then I feel like a little more proud of being able to accomplish what I need. Because I'm also very, very possessive of this. Like, I really want to just keep my hands on it and just be like, no, I don't want anyone else touching it. Does the lich look like a typical skeleton lich? Or will it look like a college burnt out in their 40s? No, we have image. Hold on. We have an image. Hold on. I'll show. Wait. I have an image. Yes. I'm dying. Still alive. Where'd it go? Fuck! Here we go. Boop. Not here. Oh, what's that? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did you go? There it is. There's the lich. Look at this lich. But there you go. It's publishers now. I'm getting questions about my project. I'm not necessarily getting publishers. I'm getting like, oh, do you need assistance? We could probably help. And I'm like, I appreciate that, but hold. But yeah, mind you, I drew these. So I drew this, and so this is essentially what you become in the game. Yeah, that's you. He's the player. Still, I do have to read off a funny fucking quote that I fucking wrote because, again, mind you, this is meant to be funny. It's meant to be hilarious. One of my favorite fucking jokes in the game. It's good to have you back, whippersnapper. I'm so happy. I wish I still had hands to make you some new clothes. What's wrong with my outfit? Oh, well, you know, black suits you, but how will people know, Know what, Mom? What your ma's trying to say is how are people gonna identify you? Identify me? You know, gender-wise. What lies beneath your robe? Your future partner's gotta know. I carry no means of sexual procreation beyond commanding the dark arts to summon forth my undead servants. Oh, so you're one of them theys then? Yes, Mother, if that makes things easier. Good on you! Can we move on, please? One of my favorite, like, little iterations that I wrote, for, like, as a note that has to be in the game somehow. I don't know where, but it's going to be there. But there you go. So, yeah. Supportive southern parents. But there's a bunch of other, like, fantastic little, like, notes and bits. And I can't wait to add more, like, I can't wait to, like, for example, I can't wait to write, like, the bits that happen in the Church of the Holy Order, in the cathedral, as well as, like, the romance, scenes. I really cannot wait for those. This would be great. Bitch, do you think I care? I'll just raise baby skeletons, for fuck's sake. But yeah. So, alright. We did it. Supportive rural parents is one of my favorite story tropes. What's under that robe? Pelvis. Alright, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna rest because I did a lot of running around today and my fucking bag broke. My bag broke while I was doing business, guys. I'm so fucking mad. So yeah, it's just like, ugh. Anyways, what am I sending you off to? We have to Roy. I'll send you off to Roy. He's a good bean. Good bun. Good bean. So Twitch folk, we're sending you off to Roy. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Hold on, let's hit the beat real quick. Alright, hi. So yeah, we're gonna send you off to Roy real quick. But yeah, my bag broke. I'm so upset. I'm upsetty spaghetti. But we're gonna get going. I'm gonna go rest. Hopefully I can just relax and vibe before tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Paper Mario. And then Thursday is the LGBTQ collab, which is gonna be on Tyga's stream. And then on Friday is Ghost or Toast. Which, by the way, where the fuck are all your entries for Ghost or Toast? Members, subscribers, where are all your entries? We literally have until Friday. And we gotta make the PowerPoint. Y'all slacking. I'm just kidding. I love you all, but nonetheless. Anyways, yeah, Thursday will not have a VOD. But yeah, so anyways, you all are great. Y'all are awesome. Thank you everyone for coming. Have wonderful sweet dreams, and I'll see you all next time. Love you all.